Why qualified candidates fail interviews? If you have attended interviews, answered questions properly, and still got rejected, this video is for you. Most candidates assume interview failure means they are not skilled enough, not experienced enough, or not confident enough. But in reality, that's rarely the real reason. I have worked in HR and I wanted to tell you something very clearly. Most interview rejections happen quietly, very early in the interview, long before candidates realize what went wrong. In this video, I am going to explain why qualified candidates fail interviews, how interviewers actually think, and what most misunderstand about the interview process. This is not motivation, this is how interviewers really work. What candidates think interviews are. Most candidates prepare for interviews the same way they prepared for exams. They believe interviews are about giving the correct answer, showing technical knowledge, and proving experience. So they revise concepts, memorize answers, and prepare examples, hoping one of them will impress the interviewer. From the candidate's point of view, this feels logical. If I know the answer, I should be selected. But interviews are not exams. Interviews are not sitting with a checklist, marking answers are right or wrong. They are forming opinions in real time. And this misunderstanding is the first reason qualified candidates fail interviews. What interviews actually are. From an HR and interviewer perspective, interviews are not skill tests. They are risk assessment. An interviewer is subconsciously trying to answer a few questions. Can I trust this person? Can this person communicate clearly? Will working with this person be smooth or difficult? Will this person represent the team well? These questions start getting answered very early in the interview, often before technical depth is even tested. Interviewers work under time pressure. They have multiple interviews, limited time, and responsibility to make decisions. So the human brain looks for shortcuts. It simplifies decisions. That's why interview outcomes feel unfair to candidates but predictable from the interviewer's side. How interviewers really evaluate candidates. Let me explain what interviewers actually notice. The first thing they notice is how you start. Your first answer sets the tone. A calm, structured opening that creates confidence. A rushed or unclear opening creates doubt. Now think about this. Two candidates may know the same thing, but one starts answering without direction, keeps talking, and adds details continuously. The other starts with a clear point, pauses, and then continues only if needed. From the interviewer side, the second candidate feels easier to work with. Same knowledge, different perspective. The next thing interviewers notice is how you structure your thoughts. Interviewers don't expect perfect answers, they expect clarity. When candidates ramble, over-explain, or jump between points, it signs confusion. Even if they know the correct answer, if they have the knowledge, structure signs confidence, rambling signs uncertainty. Another thing interviewers observe is how candidates handle pressure. Do you panic when interrupted? Do you rush when you are unsure? Do you lose control of your answer? These behaviors matter more than candidates realize. Why good answers still fail? This is the hardest truth for many candidates to accept. Good answers do not guarantee selection because interviewers are not only evaluating correctness, they are evaluating behavior. Imagine a candidate who answers every question correctly but speaks continuously without pauses, without structure. From the interviewer's side, this creates silent concerns. Will this person communicate clearly in the meetings? Will this person listen to others? Will managing this person be difficult? These doubts may never be spoken out loud, but once they appear, they influence the final decision. And once you doubt, it's very difficult to reverse, even with strong answers later in the interview. Why this happens globally? This is not an India specific problem. This is not a fresher only problem. I have seen the same interview patterns across industries and countries, different cultures, different companies, same human psychology. Interviews are conducted by humans. Humans simplify decisions under pressure. That's why interviews feel subjective. But once you understand this, they become predictable. What actually improves interview results? Candidates who improve interview outcomes do not just prepare answers. They prepare how to think and respond. They focus on how to open answers clearly, how to structure thoughts logically, how to pause instead of filling silence, how to close answers confidently. This kind of preparation reduces pressure, it improves clarity, and it changes how interviewers perceive you. This does not happen overnight. It's a process, but it's learnable. If you are qualified but not getting selected, don't assume you are not good enough. You don't have knowledge. In most cases, interview failure is not about lack of knowledge, it's about delivery, structure, and perception. If this explanation helped you understand interviews better, you will find my other videos useful too. I regularly share HR insights on resumes, interviews, and shortlisting. Thank you for watching. Follow AI with Sujit.